Now back to New England Nation.
All right, we're back on NEN for our roundtable with Gresh, Taylor, Rosie, and myself. Before we talk the game, I didn't think we were going to have to talk about him at all now that he's been released, but here we go. Cam Newton back in the news, released the video on Friday, and he claims three important things. The first is Mac Jones didn't beat him out. The second is he would have accepted a backup role had Bill Belichick offered it. And he was released because he thought he would have been a distraction. Gresh, your reaction?
Well, first of all, Cecil Newton needs to shut the hell up. That's the first thing that I took away from that, is that the old man didn't need to be chipping in there because we wanted to hear from Cam. Cam talked about his aura, right? Oh, the light will shine down on Cam if he's standing on the sidelines because he has this big presence. Sorry, Cam. Nobody, as much as Mac Jones might struggle a little bit, no one in New England would have been sitting there going, boy, I really wish they put in Cam Newton. That said, there was an amazing lack of awareness from Cam Newton. The whole Mac Jones didn't beat him out. I don't know. Bill Belichick thought so, and I didn't see any improvement from year one to year two. So Cam Newton, he's a good person. That's nothing about the color of his skin or his hair or rap music. The bottom line is, that guy couldn't hit the ocean if he were in a boat.
Oh, Mac Jones here. I think that actually he beat Cam Newton now. And maybe it wasn't with reps. Maybe it wasn't with how he passed or anything like that. I think that Mac Jones simply beat him out because Cam Newton was not the Patriot way. And the little time that Mac Jones spent with the team, he proved that he was the Patriot way. And I think Cam Newton is just making excuses at this point. Again, Gresh said it perfectly. He's a great guy, just not for here.
Taylor, wouldn't Cam Newton have been the best backup quarterback option for them in the short term?
No, because you like your backup quarterback to be a little bit like your starting quarterback, running the offense a similar way so that if he does need to jump in, he can run similar plays and kind of step into that role. And Cam Newton and Mac Jones run completely different offenses. So no, it wasn't the best option. I mean, Cam Newton, yes, he has some talent there and he can still play in the NFL, maybe in like a Taysom Hill kind of way, but not as the backup to Mac Jones.
All right, let's keep it moving here around the clock. Let's start with Rosie. We saw the stats before we went to break. Expectations for Mac Jones this year and compare it to Tom Brady's from 2001.
I think that Mac Jones has a lot to live up to. You know, when he was mentioned, Tom Brady was mentioned in one of his press conferences, he said the word standard caught him off guard. He has a lot to live up to, but I think he has a lot of veterans calling on him on this game. They have a lot of confidence in him. So I really believe that he'll be okay, not as good as Tom Brady in year one, but we'll just have to see come Sunday.
Well, it's not even comparable to Tom Brady because Tom Brady had a year to sit. And if you remember, of course, we're on, it's the anniversary of 9/11 this weekend. That was the Mo Lewis game where Drew Bledsoe got knocked out and Tom Brady got thrown in. Very, very different here. It's a first-round pick. It's a guy who has earned the job and been given the football team. When Brady came in, it was because of injury, and then they had to figure out what to do with the guy. It's a different level of expectations in terms of running the offense with Mac Jones.
I think Mac Jones is going to do well for the Patriots, but I also think those are unfair standards for him to have to try to live up to. You're talking about the greatest quarterback of all time, big shoes to fill, and I think Mac Jones, he just needs to stay focused on being Mac Jones, be the best Mac Jones he can be.
I don't think so. This is an offensive powered league now. 2,800 yards is attainable. 18 touchdowns for a guy that was drafted in the first round, attainable. I keep hearing offensive rookie of the year, potential of, maybe 10 or 12 wins, winning a playoff game. I think those numbers are fair. I don't think you can necessarily expect Super Bowl. All right, last question here. Is this a benchmark game for the Patriots, or do the Dolphins regress after last year's 10-6 record, Gresh?
It's a benchmark game because it's kind of Belichick 2.0. Now there's the quarterback, and as I had the shirt this week, there's hope because of Mac Jones. I think Miami is still going to be a playoff team. This will be a battle, but to me, Maury, this is more about what New England is becoming and nothing about the Miami side.